used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, shall we get underway? May as well. I welcome you here to Harcourts Four Seasons Auctions at Rusty Golf Club. I hope you enjoy the facility. I hope you enjoy bidding and buying your next home as well. My name's Mark and I'm delighted to be your auctioneer today. Representing the good team at Harcourts Four Seasons. We've got the 9 officers over the district, so we've got a pretty expansive team. Pretty proud of them, and as you can see, we're dotted right around the province here today. In the city and out Selwyn district, and then out at Loburn and Rangiora as well. So we've got it covered, man. We've got the whole thing covered. They tell them there's 23 working days through to Christmas, so I commend you on being here, looking to get the business done before the big chat comes down the chimney. So let's see if we can help you out with that. I don't work alone, fortunately. I'm part of a team, and Greg Roberts is here representing the company as one of our principals. James Twist floating around somewhere too, our manager John Tucker. He's here looking over proceedings. There's James at the rear of the room, actually. This lady here with a clipboard, she actually doesn't need a clipboard, but she likes having one under her arm just so she can boss people around. She keeps us all in line as our auction coordinator. We've got Jess Gold and Jeremy who are running the technology. We're streaming on the website, harcourtsauctions.co.nz, so thanks to those who are joining us over the internet. Look, with the 8 properties up for your competitive bidding today, it is a poignant moment for me to thank and acknowledge the owners that we represent. You know, we do take it really seriously. We appreciate your custom. Thanks for choosing us, and we're looking forward to getting you the result you deserve. Thanks for presenting your properties beautifully as well. I've had a good look around each of them, and all looking fantastic as well. You've got to sign a purchaser acknowledgement form just saying you're eligible to buy real estate in New Zealand at the moment, so thanks for doing that. We've got the rules of auction. We'll run through those just so we're all crystal clear with how we operate. The reserves have been set. I've got them in my pocket. They're confidential. You've got to bid to them though. You've got to be the highest bidder and prevail at the end of the auction to win the auction. We'll crash the hammer down and we'll declare you the winner. We don't always reach that reserve in the bidding though initially, and in that instance we'll just keep the auction alive, but we will pause it. And if you're the highest bidder and we pause below the reserve, I'll grab you and just take you out to the main lounge here and just give you the chance to buy today. I don't think I'm too biased being an auctioneer, but saying that auction is the best place and time to buy, because if the property didn't sell today, then our sales consultants have got to go out to the marketplace. They give the chance of conditional buyers to have a go if the properties pass in. So that can be a bit more of a complex situation for you. The clever ones come to auction and bid and buy. So make sure your highest bid is on show at all times. Sometimes during the negotiation with the highest bidder, it can be that between buyer and seller, we reach a happy agreement, and sometimes the vendor says, look, Mark, go back to the rostrum and announce to everybody that the property's actually been withdrawn from the auction and sold outside the room. Now, if you're waiting for the old-fashioned strategy of waiting till it's on the market and then having a bid then, you might be disappointed in that instance, so just be wary of that. Now, each of the vendors today has given me the exclusive right to place bids on their behalf, and that's called vendor bidding. You might hear us using that term today. That just means that you're not bidding, really, and that we're well below the reserve. So if you hear me saying vendor bid, get that hand up. You know you've got a bit of work to do to get to a place where the house will sell to you. So you might hear those today, I'm pretty sure. You'll hear me suggesting the size of the bids. So don't let me limit you. You can bid stronger than that. If you've got your own strategy, you get it out and bid that way. That's good, as long as the bid's not too cheeky, otherwise I could and would refuse it. If there's the team from Harcourts bidding for buyers, now that's normally the case. They've normally got the phone to the ear and their program's up, hiding what they're saying. If that's happening, then I'll let you know that it's a Harcourts person doing that. This is the important one. Boom, the hammer falls. Great news for you if you are the winner. What we do then is after you get a nice round of applause, we'll give you a pen just to sign the agreement. That forms a contract. The deposit you pay today is just 10% of the purchase price, and we've got a copy of the REA guide for you. It's just got information about settlement and possession. So you'll need one of those when you go along, and like we say, purchaser acknowledgement form. Thanks for signing that. That'll be handy as well. We'll go on to our first lot of the day, and we're going to Prebbleton for the first time today, which I've got some pretty impressive properties for you. Frank Ernest Crescent in Prebbleton. Steve Allfeld is the man who's run this campaign. It's clearly a cut above this property in Prebbleton. It is brand new. It is state of the art. It's an exhilarating design, I think, at 33 Frank Ernest. Steve Allfeld, well, he knows this area better than anybody really. He's well ahead of the game, and his business is heading in the right trajectory. That certainly is the case. Thanks to Jacob and Jenna for the work they've done in presenting the property to you. Look at that striking design. There we are with that striking cantilevered second floor. I think is absolutely outstanding. You've got a freehold parcel as well. The freehold estate, 706 squares. Legal description is unchanged. Now the list of chattels too lengthy for me to mention, but there's some absolutely outstanding chattels in there, including some of the lighting, fridge, freezers, integrated dishwasher, etc. like that. You've got the security cameras in the system also. They just form part of your chattel list that Steve has made available to you. Look, it's only a couple of weeks and you can move in, 8th of December, and that means it's pretty rapid settlement terms. If you're looking to get in before Christmas, then that's good for you. Look, it is leading edge, this design. It's absolutely striking. And whilst the form of the home is undeniably gorgeous, it's the function of the home that strikes me as perfect as well. Look at the finish inside. It's quite a bold design, I think. Open plan living, the 2.7 metre stud, gorgeous engineered oaks flooring, the cavity sliders that just break off your media room if you need to, but the open space is gorgeous. The integrated cabinetry with your fridge pops through to the scullery and to the garage as well. That's pretty sensational. That subtle separation to the master suite downstairs. Both the bathrooms are beautiful, as you would imagine. But upstairs, the family can enjoy themselves. Office up there as well. Great outdoor area as well. The hardwood decking, that's superb. But the joinery, the fixtures, the finish is absolutely superb. And I think you would be glad to own it. I certainly would. Who's going to start us away? It's both Frank and Ernest, but it's number 33. Starting us where? Jimmy boy, you've got one coming up today. Ready to go. First of the day. This is the interactive portion of proceedings. The old silent response. Well, we'd all bid 1.2 million, wouldn't we? Would it be $1.2 million for a gorgeous new creation like this in the venerable Prebbleton? Gee, the town's looking good. Just in that new retail precinct now, it's pretty smart. But still the good old Prebbleton. $1.2 million, surely. Okay, vendor bid to start. Just quell the nerves. The strategic silence is over. Now it's time to put forward the folding. We'd put 100 on that surely. Would we say 1.3? Who said a bid and buy? Frank Ernest Crescent. First chance. You've seen the sales in the area. Second call, Steve would have furnished you with all that information when you've been round the open homes. Third call at 1.2. Okay, I'll put you on notice. I'll vendor bid at 1.3. Try and get you closer to the action at 1,300,000. Phone bid is welcome, Cherie, you know that. Second call on the vendor bid at 1.3. Quickly, is there 50? Third call, 1.3. Steve, they're not putting their hand up for me. They probably want to talk to you and have you explain the home. Look, 1.350 is not going to own it. I'm pretty confident in that. Would be better than that, wouldn't we? So I'll just pass that on a vendor bid at 1.350, and we'll carry on working with all parties. If you see value above that, your budget allows you to call Steve Allfeld from our Hornby office. He'll be delighted to take your call. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Well, Richard Worley and Georgia Glenn, Sue Worley, you're representing the team today. We're going out to Rangiora, to Southbrook, to number 3 Tall-Less Street. I always thought 1973 was a great year. I really do. And this is the year where this concept of this home was born. It wasn't completed till 1974, but it was actually our vendors, Cherie and Stephen, their dad built this home. He was a craftsman. Look at the style, the hallmarks of quality throughout this home. It is an absolute authentic gem, and it is here to be sold for you. Very, very central position, isn't it? In Southbrook, 622 square metres. That's the size of your freehold parcel, remembering that's the strongest tenure of land ownership that we offer you. Lot 22, historical deposited plan 809. No change to the chattels, and again, we have you in nice in a timely fashion before Christmas, 6th of December. Which I believe is a Wednesday as well. So you're moving on in. What an icon of a home. It's an absolute classic. It just has got the hallmarks of a brilliant era, and it's true to that era as well. Despite the home being fully double glazed, the rest of it has been kept right in line with where it's come from. So if you've got a bit of a discerning eye, if you like a classic, then this is the one for you. It is a rock solid construction. It's got nice big open plan lounge, funky shelves, and separate dining space. The shelving there is absolutely beautiful. Kitchen is absolutely ideal. Internal brick, absolutely authentic carpet as well. 3 good bedrooms, bathrooms in great condition. It's been beautifully looked after. I love the covered deck veranda area, good garaging in the home, and that extra parking when you're whipping home with the kids after school. Bearing in mind the school is just across the road as well. Tall-Less, number 3. Okay, let's get cracking. Time to see some action from the floor. What are we thinking? Be a great home to get hold of. 450, welcome in, good on you. Good rapid start. You're my new best friends there. First bit of the day at 450, nice work. We'll see if we can't get you there. Shall we do a 20 on from there? You tell me. We're at 450 with the opening bit of the morning or the afternoon. At 3 Tall-Less, 450 first chance. Second call at the figure. Sir's sudden movement, was it? Third call at 450. Look, I'll do one of those vendor bids against you. I'll say 470. But if you bid again, you might be the only one. At 470, you say 90 maybe? What do you think? 470, first chance. 490, the bid is yours. At 490, if you're going to compete, now would be the time to do it. At 490, would you go to 510 for me? Second call, third call. Yeah, it is just you and I. Should we go out and have a wee chat? I can't sell at this level, but come on, we'll see if we can get you there. Okay, we'll just have a pause. Maybe the music will come on. I'll just check that.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before.
Folks, Torless, we just need a little bit of extra time on that one. I'm going to move through to Stamford Way just to keep the program moving and in the interest of all your time. So hopefully we'll have an update on that soon. 31 Stamford Way, Katie Harrison and Jackie Reid have been doing the marketing on the property. It's a pretty sensational home, this one. And if you own this home, I think you're going to feel like flying. It's got that many wings to it that you'll certainly be soaring. But it's a truly incredible property, actually. If you take a look at the main family space there, it's rather breathtaking. So, Jackie, thanks for your representation today. And Tatey, I see you flanking your good people there. But thanks also to Leanne and Gareth for their instructions. 31 Stamford Way. In Rolleston, a freehold parcel. It's just that extra bit of size there, 871 squares. Legal description, well, that's absolutely unchanged as well. And some outstanding chattels go with it too. Just security cameras and both amplifiers as well. The projector and the 100-inch screen is going to remain with the property. That's in your media room, and lots of other good chattels in there as well. Look, the settlement date's the 22nd of December. I think that's pretty enticing, isn't it? So make sure you prime your solicitor if you're working to that date that has been agreed. It's an expansive modern home, and yes, I love the look to it, the form of it, but it's the way it works that has got it for me. Look at that big open plan family room with the skylights. Look, you just absolutely configure it absolutely how you wish. The idea behind the home was that everyone's to gather around the breakfast bar, catch up, collaborate and communicate, but through to your separate lounge as well, and then step through again to the media room. You've got outdoor entertainment areas in triplicate, so a trinity of those, and then the kids' wing, they've got their own lounge as well. So you're not short of breakout space, you're not short of leisure. The master wing, well, you get the best of all worlds. That's absolutely sumptuous. I think the barbecue, integrated barbecue, is going to stay. And the beer fridge, if I'm correct, Gareth, you've got to let that go. I mean, it's a sad day for you, of course. 3-car garaging, striking appeal, but for families in any situation with a wonderful garden as well, manageable too. And you like to entertain, then this is certainly the home for you. What about the separate guest accommodation wing? That's right at the front left. Like I say, wings absolutely galore. Is there a starting bid for me here at 31 Stamford Way? You're not going to be short of capacity. It'll be a happy day moving in. That's the spot for me, personally. We'll kick it off at a mil. I think that's the place to do it. Might as well get above that figure and get cracking. We know the value's north of there. Opening bid of $1 million. I thought there'd be more hands up than a Mexican wave at that level. Well, I'll take a vendor bid at $1 million. I'll welcome you on from here, maybe a 50. Would you think that would be a good bid? It's nice and easy buying at these levels in Stamford Way. Good owners hopping the ditch. First call at $1 million. Second call, who hops into action? Is there 50 to go? Third call on that vendor bid of 1. At $1.05 million, I don't mind going there, still on behalf of the owner. Come on as I get you closer to the action. Jeremy getting his chips. He normally does by about the third auction at $1.05 million. We've gone to $1.05 million, Jess. Still on a vendor bid, quickly, on notice. First call. Sir, can I entice you in? You've got 4 lounges. Second call, third call. No hands up. We can take it to $1.08 million, but we've got work to do above that figure. So that's where I'm going to pass in at 1080. Need budgets, need perceptions of value higher than that. So at $1.80 million, it is back to you, Jackie. You're in charge, and you can deal with everybody above that figure.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Stevie Golding. I don't see Julia's name there, and neither Marie's too, but Stevie from our Hornby office, one of our leading lights. He's a dapper lad. He's in Josicon Place, number 24F in Rolleston, the superb modern family home. Just one careful owner since new. Pretty amazing. Noble's built the home and relinquishing it now. The family's grown up and moved on. And so they've given Stevie the job. Good choice, I would say. Great shots of the home, well photographed, but even better in person, I found. 24F Josicon Place, it's a freehold estate. It's got a great section to it, 1,313 square metres. The legal description is unchanged, as is the list of chattels. And after Christmas, you move in on the 19th of January. And as the Nobles have said to us, well, we're going to build this home, we're going to do it right. We're going to get it right the first time. And so they absolutely did. They enjoyed the process, but they went in with quite an ambitious design, and I think they did well. Look at the spaces in the home. They thought, well, we want a place that we can catch up with the kids, have a good meal, and everyone socialise, good social family. The flow out to the outdoor entertainment area was crucial as well, but the open plan nature of it. Separate lounge, one for the league, one for the rugby, that's how it worked out, one for trackside as well. So you've got that extra expanse of living. Bedrooms are a great size as well, tucked away. I think if you're in the market and buying today, you take a huge amount of confidence that the home's been beautifully looked after. What about the lawns, the garden? They're in pristine condition. You're tucked away, you're nice and private, left to your own devices, and great garaging with the home, plenty of off-street parking as well. It's a beauty here in Josicon, and we're going to sell it, but to who? That's what we need to find out here and now. Did I leave anything out, Stevie boy? No probs? Who's starting away? Yes, Sharon Sir, welcome in at 9. Good on you. At 900,000, we've got some competition for these good people here. Do I see a 50 to go on from that point? Or maybe the savvy bidder would say $1 million. What are we saying at the back down here, guys? I've got 900 to start. First chance at that number. Second chance at the figure. Third call there at 9. Well, I'll do one vendor bid against you just to get it moving in the right direction. I'll say 950, and I'll welcome you back. Ideally $1 million, but you tell me. I'm at 950 at this stage. Second call stays with the owner. Third call on that 965. Okay, I'll work with a 15. No probs at 965. Bidding yes or no. Second call. No more vendor bids against these good people. third call at 9:65. It is just you and I at this early stage. I've got to get some instructions from the owner, so we should have a chat out in the main lounge, if that's good, and we'll see if we can get you across the line to Josicon. Okay, we'll just pause there.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is that fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down. Are your hands shaking? Are your fists breaking? Are you climbing over walls? Are the times changing? Is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look
Folks, we were earlier in the day. We were at 3 Torres Street, and we had a bit at 490. But this cool team here, Corey, could you just call out your new bid, please? 514,000. I look to our esteemed vendors. What's the news? Sell it? Good stuff. 3 Torres Street, Southbrook Ring, Euro, 514,000. This fine young man is gone and sold. Well done. Good on you, Corey. Well done, Sue and Georgia. Richard will probably take some credit, but of course you've done all the hard yards. So good on you, Georgia Glenn and Sue Worley. Well done. Right, I'll just get you an update. I'm going to whiz into the next one just in about 2 ticks, but I'll just see how we're going.
No, just saying how that going.
I found it quite rude. Okay, folks, we're going to move on. And Corey O'Leary, folks, is just, sorry, kept you waiting there, but appreciate your patience. We're going back to Prebbleton to 16 William Deans Drive, in that famously named street. Perfection in the proposition is what I think you'll find here. Pringle Homes created this home only a couple of years ago, and I think you'll agree with me that the aesthetics are very, very strong. Corey O'Leary, of course, from the Prebbleton office. He knows the area well. He's doing great business there, and thanks very much to the Sterlings for your instructions as well. The home's a freehold estate. The size of the parcel is 653 square metres. The legal description is unchanged, the one that Corey has distributed to you. Chattel list is unchanged. The highlights for me are the ducted heat pump system, the irrigation system, as well as the Econex security system remains with the property. It's going to be staying with the owners till the 6th of December. That's the day you can get the keys and move on in, and it'll be a happy time for you moving into the area. I think it's a home that, if you're lucky enough to have walked inside it, borders on the sublime. It's got a great feel to it. The high gallery ceilings, just the way it flows, and the finish to the home is exemplary. Emphatic, I would say. Flows beautifully right down the eastern pavilion. The kitchen area is the highlight for me. It's got circular flow to that. It's perfect for entertaining. It's perfect for family because you've got the scullery area at the rear and a lot of bench type just to maintain your minimalist feel as well. Is it a fourth bedroom you would use from the study room that's centre? It flows gorgeously to the outdoor areas. The accommodation's beautiful throughout it. The master suite gets the full marks from me, so the breadwinner has the best of that with a gorgeous walk-in robe and en-suite situation. Outstanding garaging. You've got room for the caravan or the trailer, the boat. That's been a feature of it as well. But from inside to out, it's perfect in each and every way. It's got a gorgeous contrast in the palette and the colours that it enjoys, and simply a beautiful home here in Prebbleton. What are we thinking, folks? So we are getting underway. William Deans, one of our Canterbury forefathers, started things off. Who's going to start us off in the bidding? You know how well coveted Prebbleton is. What's the opening figure? You've been keeping abreast of recent sales. You wouldn't mind bidding me $1 million to get underway at a nice, easy level? What are we thinking, yes or no? Anyone with the Austin Powers with $1 million? Look at that light, diamond white, bright interior. Gallery ceilings, Corey. Lovely colour contrasts. Is it $1 million I see? Is it Hush Descends? Barnaby and Brooker here. No Evelyn though, that's annoying. Come on, is there $1 million to go? Otherwise I simply place a vendor bid. Yes. I'll take that bid on behalf of the owner at $1 million only. I think a 50 is the place to go from here. At $1 million, Tatey, have you got 50 for me here in Prebbleton? 16 William Deans. First call. Second call. Third call. The sun will greet you in the morning as you farewell in the afternoon. Third call. 1050 at $1,050,000. Vendor bid at 1050. Dylan saw you in the auction rooms this morning. You're here to bid me 1-1. Sir, sure I couldn't tempt you at 1-1. 1050 would suit you beautifully. What are you going to be parking around the side of the garage? That is the question. First chance, twice, and third, I'm not going to vendor bid anymore. Participation, yes or no? Are you sure, sir, before we go to that third stage, Corey's phone's going to be ringing off the hook. We know $1,050,000 won't own it, Corey. 150 is not going to own it. I'm going to increase the vendor bid to that level. And I'm comfortable to say that the value is north of that figure. If you're cognizant of that and ready to act, call Corey O'Leary and he'll be more than happy to take your call and to deal with it. Pass on a vendor bid at 150, sir, unless I've missed you. 150. 16 William Deans. Pardon me just a minute. 24F Jothacom Place, Rolleston, working with our leading bidders here, having good discussions. Bid was 965. Would you care to call out what your bid has increased to, please?
4,030,000.
You might have chopped 5 off there, you never know. But 1,030,000, I heard it clearly, that's good. Mike and Robin, what do you think? At 1,030,000 we can sell away? Good on you, you're on to your next project. Congratulations particularly to you. Well done, Stevie Golding. 24F Jothacom Place in Rolleston. 1,030,000 has got some proud new owners, and it's theirs and gone. So well done. Very good, that's happy days, excellent. Okay, Gemma Roberts, you're representing you and Sue today. We're going to move on to Chatterton's Road. Well, if this is not the quintessential country scene, then I don't know what is. Country Pure and Simple is what Gemma's ad had written, Gemma and Sue. They work from our Belfast office. They're synonymous with rural and lifestyle real estate, and one that I think ticks all the boxes there, Gemma. They don't really come across as authentic as this, but it's got that nice little modernisation inside. The position here at Chatterton's just in the upper end of the Y between the old and new West Coast Road, so it's really quite handy to town. And a super locality. Freehold estate, yes of course it is with the lifestyle. 8,189 square metres, well we know what that equates to in the old terms. Lot 6 deposited plan 47759. The chattels include some essentials, fridge, freezer, shipping container, hen house and greenhouse. You'll need all those on the estate. 26th of January, that's ample time to get your affairs in order. Make sure you've got a good pair of Wellingtons and get those gardening gloves at the ready as you take on your lifestyle situation. It is the quintessential country home. I think it's the real McCoy. It's got so much authenticity about it. When you look at the setting, it's picture perfect. I think if you're moving in, you would get a portrait painted of the home. Love the dormer windows in the upper levels, the way it spills out to your deck, your patio, and that gorgeous garden. Well, I think that's going to be good for the heart, good for the soul when you move in. Love the encasement of the bedrooms. They're nice and cosy. It's been contemporised and freshened up throughout. 4-bed, 2-bath. You have got 4-car garaging with the home as well, which I know you'll enjoy. Separate office in the home. But the establishment in the gardens, the shelter and the fencing, that is superb. The old 2 acres, I think that's perfect because you've got enough room for the horsies, for the sheep and for the chooks as well, which you must be going to get into. Could be something that these good people might be looking forward to in a lifestyle situation. But you're only minutes from town. It's a beauty at Chatterton's, number 79. Who's here to bid and buy? For the lifestyle feel, the good life, as we say. Just the one at a time, if you don't mind. I can welcome in at 9:50 if you like. Would we start there? I mean, 2 acres, this close to town, not far from where we stand here, with that gorgeous setting. Some butte condition, it's been much loved. Vendor bid to start at 9:50. The clever ones are bidding today, the clever ones are getting it done. First call on a vendor bid at 9:50. $1 million should be easy. Second call at that figure. Third call at the number. I'll take the $1 million, but it's in the red zone in terms of the auction here. You know, if we go to the third stage, then it's conditional parties we deal with. First chance. Sir, is it an element of the good life you'll take on at 1050? Second call. Third. It's going back in your hands, Gemma. Where's all the Aucklanders? Where's the Taurongans? That's what we need, people from the Bay of Plenty. 1075, that's not going to own it, is it? We'll just pass it that on a vendor bid at $1,075 and carry on working with everybody. So just pass it that figure at $1,075. You'll see more value in it than that. That's good. That'll be an incentive to ring Gemma and Sue Roberts, I would say. Aha, the Jimmy Pattinson, here he is. You need a moment, Sue? We're going to move back into the city here. very, very close to the CBD, urban fringe. I always say Jimmy's a bit of a rare gem, but sometimes in our profession we find what is a rare gem. We're in Addington, we're close to the park there on Meredith Street, we're not far off Lincoln Road, as you know, but tucked in is this absolute veritable gem at 11 Meredith Street. It's got huge character, great, it's had potential realised, I think, when you look at the bones in the home, but some of the enhancements and improvements that have been made are really quite amazing. 3-bed, 2-bath, could be 4-bed, we thought, Jimmy, with the sunroom area as well. The work that's been done by our current owners in the backyard and with the shipping container, it's absolutely outstanding. It's a freehold estate. 581 is the size of the section, 581 square metres. The fridge freezer is going to stay with the property. That beautiful electric gate has got 2 remotes that we're going to pass back to you, and as well as the final item I've written down there was the pop-up irrigation, and of course the family have been good enough to leave quite a swathe of firewood for you as well, which I think is a nice gesture. We settle on the 15th of December, so ample time to get into Christmas. I think we're actually seeking the discerning buyer for this home, because it's got a bit of heart, it's got a bit of soul, this one. There's some authenticity about it. It's actually RMD land, but it's a home that you can enjoy for the setting that it's got. With the backyard, you see it there. It's a gorgeous character home, and we'll walk right through it in a moment. But when you look out those back doors and out to that big, expansive lawn, it's got the pop-up irrigators. It's got nice hedging around the outside with the buxus and the 4 raised beds at the end. Really is the good life in town, I think. Shipping container studio gives you options as well. The swings are staying as well, which I couldn't believe Evelyn let them stay. But look at the hearty feel inside. You've got the exposed beams and timbers. Downstairs, a nice big lounge. The kitchen's contemporary with the dining space as well. Is it a sunroom or 4th bedroom? And the rest of the family are well ensconced in their own bedrooms. Master suite upstairs with your own glass balustraded balcony. That's a bit of a special spot. After the stresses of the day, you can get up there and no one will bother you at all. Park just at the end of the cul-de-sac, that's good. Innumerable eating options at Lincoln Road, as you know, and you can just skip across to the Addington Coffee Co-op as well, which is a little favourite of mine. Okay, we're calling for an opening bid. Is Mr. Wong here to bid to start us off? You tell me, Mark, you're just calling for opening bids here on Meredith Street. You tell me where. There's been a lot of effort gone into this home. Have you got something starting with a 6, Marcus Boy? Okay, good indeed. Requirement filled. 650 we're underway at 11 Meredith Street. Lovely family seeking their lifestyle situation. It's very secure, lots of parking. Electric gate, keep you nice and secure. 650. First call. Hearty timbers beneath your feet. Second call and above your head as well. Third call. I'll take a vendor bid against your mark at 670, but I'll welcome you back above that figure. At 670 is a vendor bid. You come back to me when you're ready. First chance. Second call. You might say 700 would just be a suggestion from the auctioneer. Third call at 670 on a vendor bid. What's it to be there, my good sir? 670. I think you're looking at you as the 680. Good man. Puts up 10 for me. Mark Wong from Harcourts. That's good. I know lots of this crew, so I'm going to pause the auction for you, Mark. No more vendor bids. I'll give you the opportunity. So the auction's open and live, but I'm talking to the highest bidder first.
just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it.
Right, we're going to move on. Thank you very much, Jess. Some know this, folks, as 54 Fletchers Road in Lowburn, but I'm asking, have you experienced the magic of the Oskley? That's what I want to know, because I experienced it yesterday and I thought it was a magical Lowburn estate. And I'm glad we allowed that extra bit of time, Will, and to have a good look through everything, because there is an immense amount to this property. It's absolutely fantastic. The person that's been leading the campaign is Lee Miller. She's from our Rangiora office. Man, she's a hard worker and she knows her onions, that is for sure. And she's made everything available and accessible and explained everything so well to the people who have been through the campaign. So Lee, thanks very much for making my job easy. Take a look at some of these shots, guys. 54 Fletchers Road in Lowburn. It is in the Waimakariri district. It's a freehold parcel and it's 2.4281 hectares, which just by my abacus I worked out to be 6 acres. It's Lot 2, deposited plan 28526 in that Canterbury Land Registry. We've got a date of the 15th of December 2023. If there's another date that's been pre-agreed in writing, then we'll abide by that. There's an amendment to clause 23 just around, we're waiting for the code compliance certificate for that second dwelling. We just thought it was wise to allow ourselves an extra month on that, just with Christmas coming up. And our good friends in the council are normally very efficient, but just in case there's some of those little ramifications around the time of year, we're going to have ourselves 3 months from the date of the agreement. So I think that's quite sensible, and I trust you're all happy with that. It is an incredible wonderland out here in Lowburn. I just was mesmerised by all the aspects to it. I drove up, was warmly greeted by Will. He showed me through the first dwelling, which I was very impressed with. There's a lot of heart and soul in that particular building, with the lovely skillion ceilings, the big high wall windows there as you overlook your gorgeous forest and garden. Out the rear with the studio, as well as the deck and garden out there. Gorgeous outdoor spots in both dwellings. In fact, we're in the second dwelling here, back in the first one now. The dining space is excellent. I see the packing had just commenced, and a real country style kitchen. The old coal range, which heats through the home, is brilliant. Over to the second dwelling, well, we had to go through a few outbuildings to get there, but it's more modern, it's contemporary, but it's got the space and style. Again, a lovely outdoor area. Through the kitchen, family dining room, then you can appreciate the modern bench tops and all that function of the home as well. Certified cedar in that second dwelling. But let's talk about the outbuildings. Obviously, you've got the kennels there as well. Would be good to earn $1 or $2. There's some happy puppies running around, as well as Dougal. But you've also got great sheds, garaging, studios, some of the specimen trees in the park-like gardens. They're quite outrageous. The monkey puzzle, the yellow pines, really quite special. You won't see them anywhere else in Canterbury. It's 6 acres of heaven, I think. It's a wonderland. You've got the 2 dwellings, dual access. Have we got a new owner for it? Are you going to be lucky enough to latch on to Lowburn here and now? I'm looking for an opening bid or offer.
137.
At $1,370,000. Okay, Lee Miller is bidding for a buyer on the telephone at $1,370,000. Good start, I would say, but at $1,370,000. I'm calling now for maybe 1,400,000 if you would, at $1,370,000, but I would work with a 20, just as I offer the same courtesy in any of the auctions. At $1,370,000 first call. Second, and third. Leo, vendor bid against you, 1,390. I'm going to say on behalf of the owners. Quite comfortable to do so at that level. At 1,390,000, would you go 142, 1.4? Okay, I'll work with you at 1,400,000. Thought I was the boss, but she's chopped my bid in half to 10, but that's all right. Rounds it up at 1,400,000. First call, do I see another 10 anywhere? Second call, third chance. At 1.4. Look, Lee, we could stand here vendor bidding. I'm not going to do that to your client. I'm just going to pause and offer them the opportunity. If you fancy we sit in the sun, I can come out and do it there if you liked. But at 1.4, the auction's paused. I talked to the highest bidder, and we'll see.
your heart racing? Is that fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down. Are your hands shaking? Are your fists breaking? Are you climbing over walls? Are the times changing? Is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look down. Don't look down. This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look
Fletchers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a big day for people today at 54 Fletchers Road to the team of owners at Lowburn. Look, we've got a decision that's been made because, Lee, your bidders, Jeff and Sue, who are on the telephone, have increased their bid to
1,475.
at 1.475 million, 1,475,000. The decision from the team collectively, we're selling away. That's thumbs up. Good news for the wards at 1,475. If you've got a rural lifestyle proposition, get that girl Lee Miller in there. She'll get you sold. Very well done. Congratulations to everyone. I hope you have a lovely evening with celebrations. But congratulations to the new owner. We just got Meredith to go and finish up. I saw that, Greg Robert.
You know what? The chocolate's pretty much just as bad. Yes, thank you.
Okay. See you later, guys.
See ya.
Is it just narrative down the room?
Out through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I need is you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I can close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. sun is out here overseas. Dark emotions ever torn so deep, falling down through the clouds. I'm feeling you. Stay away from me. You I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on another way, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it.
Who are you married?
Mark, you kindly bid to 680, but you've graciously increased your bid. The bid is 720,000. We are at 11 Meredith Street. Remember, Jimmy Pattinson is the marketing agent. I'll work with Mark, Barnaby and Brooks, 720,000. We're on the move, guys. Well done to you, sir. 11 Meredith Street, 720,000. It's going, gone and sold down the middle. Very well done. Excellent work, Jimmy Pattinson. Well done. Hard worker.
Thanks, Mark.
And so on behalf of the whole team, a successful day at auction. Appreciate it. Hope the future goes well. And thank you very much, Jess.
Thank you. Yeah, we will. We'll just sign this and then we'll look in those photos. There's one much more.
Oh, I'd love to.
Sorry, you can
Yeah, no, that's disappointing.